Brought to you by no popular demand, I am YesReneau, and today I'm going to be talking about how I got into Harvard. Seeing as I just graduated, I can now look back at the application process with the wisdom of retrospect, or the nostalgia of a has-been. But hopefully, whichever it is, I'll be dropping some knowledge bombs that you guys can use to help you in the college process. Let's get it started and hot. So I want to start by talking about the application process. At my school, basically every guidance counselor and their mother was telling us that when we applied to schools, we should think of the application process as like a triangle of sorts. Meaning, most of the schools you apply to should be safety schools, some of the schools should be reach schools, and then like maybe one at the very top of the pyramid should be your dream school. But I thought that was horrible advice, right? I'm like, man, now I know why they call it a tiered system. Because if you follow that advice, you're gonna cry. Give me some. Give me some. So basically what I did was I just took that triangle and I flipped it. Flip it real good. I ended up applying to 5 dream schools, 2 reach schools, and only 1 safety school. Now, I started writing my applications for these schools ASAP CO, right? As soon as prompts came out, I was on it. When I started writing essays, I 100% used my family as a resource. I figured my 56-year-old parents and 29-year-old sister knew a little bit more about grammar than my overinflated big fish, small pond ego did. Boy, was I right. So I'd recommend, no hesitation, if you are starting writing essays, get somebody to run your essay by. Do it. Even authors have editors. Even J.K. Rowling. Now back to the fun parts. Let's talk about the classes I took. Starting with math, because I love math. What can I say? I'm a hopeless romantic. Math is the language of the world. It's the language of love. Everyone thought it's French? No, it's math. So by senior year, I loved math so much that I was taking multivariable calculus at Otterbein College. I was also taking science classes at Ohio State University through a STEM program I was in. So basically, even before I was in college, I was in college. My school didn't offer any IB, any International Baccalaureate programs, but we did have a ton of advanced placement courses. You guys, I don't think you get it. Advanced placement classes were like Pokemon to me. I had to catch them all. So by the end of senior year, I had taken AP Lit, AP History, AP Gov, like AP Calc AV, ABC, as easy as 1, 2, 3. But what I found out was that those classes were not actually as easy as ABC and 1, 2, 3. In fact, they were quite difficult. I actually ended up getting a mix of 4s and 5s on the AP test, and I might have actually gotten a 3 as well, but I can't remember because I blocked that out. And as long as we are on the topic of grades, why don't we roll on over into the GPA and SAT ACT scores? Oh, a transition is so smooth, I can't believe it's not butter. I can. So let's start with my GPA. I had a 4.0 unweighted GPA and a 4.7 weighted GPA. And I was actually salutatorian at my school. So I was second place, officially the first loser. And it wasn't because I ever got an A-, but rather because I chose to take classes I loved, such as 3 years of language courses and 3 years of painting. But excuses are for mooses and for silly gooses. So I got what I got and it shan't be forgot. When it came to my standardized test scores, my grades were like so-so. I took the ACT and SAT 3 times each, starting in middle school. Not necessarily because I wanted better scores, but because I thought it would be fun. You guys, if it's not clear that I'm a dork by now, it's never gonna be clear. I never really studied for the ACT and SAT because I kind of thought that like life was my preparation for the test. That's probably why I didn't get a perfect on either of them. I think I ended up with like a 33 on the ACT and a 20/40 on the SAT. So my best advice for if you actually want to do well on those tests, don't do what I did. Don't start studying a week or two before and only use free online materials to help you study. Don't do that. Buy the ACT and SAT books, buy the flashcards, and start studying like a month or two in advance. Make like Shia LaBeouf and just do it! Okay. So at this point you're probably thinking, oh my gosh, YesReneau, you're so smart. How did you have time to have fun while you were so busy being so smart? Well, first of all, to myself, get over yourself, myself. You're not that smart. And second of all, I didn't have time to have fun. Basically, my social life only existed in the form of extracurriculars. And football Fridays. I never missed a football Friday. Outside of classwork, I ran track for 4 years. I played tennis for 3. I did soccer for 1. I was in NHS. I did ski club for 2 years. And I was receiving the occasional art award. Voila di freaking da. And I did these things genuinely because I liked them, except for NHS and ski club. I did the former because it was what people did, and I did the latter because I had a crush on a boy. No, but honestly guys, I loved what I did, and so what I did with heart. If doing what you like doesn't get you into the college that you want, at least you'll have a heck of a good time along the way. Preach it! Alright, yo, this might be where I end it. I figured this video could give you guys some insight because there is no formula for getting in, but there are data points, and I'm one of them. And I'm definitely not an outlier, so you know this stuff's the regular. I'm YesReneau, enjoy your days and good luck getting into Harvard. Someone's gotta get in there because I am no longer allowed. Hey, no.